And neighbouring Bangladesh is once again on the boil. Following the attack on student leader Sharif Osman bin Hadi, the UN chief Antonio Guterres has called for calm, with arson violence reported in several districts across Bangladesh. The next report navigates through the developments in greater detail.
Dhaka is burning. So are many other cities in Bangladesh. The current spate of violence was triggered following the attack on Sharif Osman bin Hadi on December 12th. Hadi, who succumbed to his injuries in Singapore on December 18th, was a prominent leader of the violent student protests, which led to the ouster of Sheikh Hasina and paved the way for the interim administration of Muhammad Yunus. Meanwhile, United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres has called on all stakeholders in Bangladesh to exercise restraint, reduce tensions, and refrain from violence as the country moves towards parliamentary elections scheduled for February. Condemning the killing of youth protest leader Sharif Osman bin Hadi, the UN chief extended condolences to his family and urged Bangladeshi authorities to carry out a prompt, impartial investigation in line with international human rights standards. The United Nations Human Rights Chief has called for a swift and impartial investigation.
We call for calm and for everyone to refrain from violence. Retaliation and revenge will only deepen divisions and undermine the rights of all. We urge the authorities to conduct a prompt, impartial, thorough and transparent investigation into the attack that led to Hadi's death and to ensure due process and accountability for those responsible.
Reports of arson and violence have emerged from several districts of Bangladesh. In Lakshmipur, a child was burned to death and 2 others seriously injured after miscreants set fire to the house of a local BNP leader early on Saturday. In Chattogram, unidentified attackers torched the residence of National Democratic Front President Barrister Anisul Islam Mahmood. Sporadic incidents of violence were also reported in Dhaka and other major cities. Citing security risks, the Bangladesh Shilpakala Academy has suspended all programs and exhibitions indefinitely following recent attacks on cultural institutions, including Chayanot and Udichi. Amid the unrest, Bangladesh's 2 leading newspapers, the Daily Star and Prothom Alo, have resumed print and online operations after temporarily halting services following vandalism and arson attacks on their offices earlier this week. The lynching of a Hindu youth in Moimunsingh and the horrific burning of his dead body in full public glare has sent shockwaves worldwide and raised serious questions about the safety of minorities in the country. With bureau inputs, Naval Sangh Parmar's report from Dhaka for DD India.